Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hello there, this is Clarke for the Clarke Tech channel, and today I'm going to be doing a Minecraft video on how to survive your very first night in the game. Now, if you don't know what Minecraft is, it is a computer game where you survive attacks by monsters. You've got to survive the night, and then you can build houses and build all sorts of cool things in the game. And there's also a multiplayer version where you can play with your friends. Today I'm going to be creating a new world and showing you how to survive your very first night in the game. So if we go to single player and we hit create new world, and we're going to call this Locker No, and we're going to create the world. So what it's going to do is completely generate a random world which no one else has, as I didn't use a seed. And looks like we're gonna spawn, and right now we've just spawned in a sort of a beach area, and there's some water, and right now I'm moving around with the WASD keys, and I'm moving around with the mouse to look where I'm going. So I'm going to jump over the water here if I can, and then just jump out, and we're gonna go and find some trees. There's some trees over there. Now, right now, the sun is over there, and it's just rising. What it will do is it will continue across the sky until it sets in about 5-ish minutes. And what we've got to do before then is collect some materials that will help us survive the night from monsters. Now, what we need to do first is go and get some wood. So I'm just going to jump up here on these look like hills. And we're going to go over to the tree, and using our left click mouse button, we're going to hold down that, and it's going to punch away at the tree until out pops a wooden log. And I just moved close to it and I picked it up, and now if I press E to go to my inventory, I can see it's in my inventory right here as wood. Now I need to collect some more of this first before you can continue, so I'm just going to continue chopping away at this tree with my hands right now. As you can see, it's cracking more and more as I'm hitting it more and more, and I pick up the wood. So we're going to have to hit about 2 of these wood trees down. There we go, picked up 6 wood from that. I'm going to go over here and destroy this tree. Now all the while I'm looking out for coal. Now what coal is a stone-like material that will help us build torches or craft torches which provide a light source during the night. So that one's gone under there. We're gonna have to hit this tree, go and get that. So right here we're just cutting down this one tree. As you can see right now I've got 10 wood logs, and I think that'll be sufficient. So I'm gonna go back to my inventory again, pressing E, and now this will bring up the crafting / inventory area. Right here we have armor slots when I build armor, but that's totally different video and guide. Right here is our crafting square. This is a 2x2 square where we can actually craft different items. We'll get to that in a sec. And then here's the outcome of what you're crafting. And then here's our hotbar, which is also down at the bottom of the screen. So what we're going to do is take these wood logs and place them in the crafting square, or one of the crafting squares. It doesn't matter which one you do it in. So we're just going to pick them up using our left click again, and we're going to put them there. And you see when you put in wood logs, out pops wood planks. So we just click the wood planks, and we can keep clicking and get more and more as it uses up more wood logs. Keep clicking, and then we've used up all of our wood logs. So there we have, or now we have 40 wood planks. Now, I need to craft a crafting table before we can keep going. So what I'm going to do is now right-click with these wood planks on all 4 of these squares right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And out comes a crafting table. Now, a crafting table is used for crafting more items like tools and armor in the game. So I'm going to place this down using a right-click this time. And as you can see, I've placed it in the world. So now if I right-click this again, I've got a bigger crafting square now, a 3x3 crafting square. And I'm going to be crafting some sticks now. These are going to be the handles for our axes and our pickaxes. So if I put maybe 4 on there and 4 here using the right click, it gives me sticks, and looks like I've got 16 sticks. Now what I'm going to do now is build a couple of items which are going to help me mine some materials. So I'm going to put 2 wood sticks on the bottom squares right here, and then 3 on the top, 3 wood planks on the top. And out pops a wooden pickaxe. I'm going to put this in my inventory. And I'm also going to craft a axe and a shovel. So right here, it looks like I've crafted an axe. There's 3 right there and 2 sticks. It gives me an axe, and then 1 more will give me a shovel, which is just 1 wood plank and 2 wood sticks right here. So now I've got a wooden pickaxe, a wooden axe, and a wooden shovel, and I'll just put these wood planks and wood sticks in my inventory. So now I'm going to use the wood axe to chop up the thing right here, this wooden crafting table. And what these materials will do is they will let me pick up items faster. For example, the dirt, before using my hand, it's quite slow at picking it up, but with the shovel, it's a lot faster at picking up the dirt. And I can place this dirt anywhere. It's just added to my inventory right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have to mine some stone. And as you can see on that mountain over there, it looks like there's some stone. The stone is this grayish material. And we can't actually mine stone with our hands. We can destroy it, yes. So if I just destroy this completely, nothing pops out. But then when we use our wooden pickaxe, we get cobblestone. Right here, cobblestone. And this is a type of stone which is used to create more craftable items. So as we can see, the sun is going down, so it looks like I'm going to need to find some coal. So I'm just jumping over here. There's some pigs, and if I kill the pig, actually, I will get some meat, which I can use as a health item later. So just kill the pig with my hand, and I get some pork. Now I can cook the pork, or I can just eat it right here. If I keep it in my inventory and then right click with it while it's in my hand, that will let me eat it, because I've got about what looks like 10 hearts down there, and whenever I eat pork, it will give me more hearts. So let's say I jump off a cliff or something, or jump down here. Looks like I've lost a heart. Then now if I eat the pork, the heart comes back again. So it's like a food source, which is really nice, because you can find pigs just walking around pretty much anywhere in the Minecraft world. So there's a bunch of stone right here. There's some other materials. There's some water flowing down here, and there's some ice down there. But what we're interested in is the stone which has like black specks in it. Now that's coal. So if we find a way to get up there, we can use our shovel, for example, to get up here, destroy some dirt. Jump up here, maybe destroy some of this dirt so we can just jump up a bit higher. And it looks like we're up high enough to get the coal. So we're going to use our pickaxe to mine away some of this cobblestone, which we can use later for tools and stuff like that. It's good chance to use our pickaxe. Then as we get closer to the coal, we can actually mine it. So let's just mine away some of the cobblestone around it, being careful not to fall off this mountain. That probably won't be very good for my health. We're going to do, just like we've been doing for all the other materials we've mined or gotten, we're just going to left click while holding down, and eventually some coal will pop out, just like you see here. Now we're going to just mine away the rest of this coal first before we create some torches. Okay, so we have just mined some coal, and now we're going to find a good place to stay for shelter. So let's just get some of this dirt out of the way. And I think it would be a good idea for our first night to stay in what looks like now a cave that we've just made. But first of all, as the sun is about to go down, we've got like 2 minutes or so, we're going to create some torches. Now, we don't need the crafting table for this one, which is a big crafting square, but we're going to put it down right here for when we need it again in a minute. But we're going to press E, and we're going to go to our mini crafting square in our inventory, and we're going to take this coal right here and place it on top of the top crafting square right here. Then we're going to take our sticks that we've kept from our tools that we created, and we're going to put it on the bottom square. So on the top is the coal, and on the bottom is the stick. So now, for every coal and stick we have, it's going to give us 4 torches. Now, if I take the torches, looks like we've got 40 torches, which will be perfect amount for a nice little cave. And now, as the monsters are going to start spawning when the sun goes down, actually, we're going to have to build a shelter from the monsters. So we're just going to mine out this cave for a bit. Once we've done that, once we think we've got a nice little area for our little shelter, let's just mine this out a bit more. And then we're next to the coal when we need it. As you notice, the sun is going down, which means the monsters are going to start spawning very soon. So we're going to put some torches down, and as you can see, it gets much brighter where we put them down. And let's just place some cobble down on the floor so we've got a nice area to work with. And we're actually going to basically block ourselves into this cave so that the monsters can't get to us. So we're going to place some cobble right here and here. And this is the cobble we mined earlier from destroying the stone with our pickaxe. Right here. That gives us more cobble. And we're going to place it over here. Here. So we'll have to go out a bit and just place that there. So now we've got a nice little area where we can look out, but we're also protected and we have a nice light source. But first, let's just put that there. So the monsters that are going to start spawn are creepers. They're like green things, and they explode when they get near you. There are going to be skeletons which can fire arrows, so we need to be careful about staying right here next to the window. And then there are going to be some spiders which can crawl through here, but I don't think they'll be able to jump up high enough. So it looks like we're fairly protected, and we should start to see some monsters appearing shortly. We always need to check your difficulties on easy or above, otherwise monsters won't spawn. And I got to that menu by hitting the escape button and going to options. Difficulty set to easy. You can see achievements and statistics here as well. But for the just while we wait for it to get morning again, we're just going to mine out a bit more cobble. Then hopefully we'll be able to wait till morning before the creepers get to us and the monsters. Okay, we're just going to put some more torches down. And what we need to be careful of having the torches here is if there's an area which is dark, let's say we mine out a bit more of this cave that we created. If we just mine a bit more. What the monsters can do is they spawn only in dark areas. So if we dug a bit more of the stone away, the monsters might actually spawn inside there. So you always want to make sure that you've got torches making the place light. So as you can see over there, there's a creeper. You probably can't tell, but there's a few monsters out there now, and it looks like we're fairly protected. Now the last thing we're going to do before it's morning is we're going to craft a few more items. Now you may notice the little green bars on our tools. Those are actually the durability of the items, and our pickaxe actually went away because we used it so much that it just depleted itself. So we're going to go over to our nice crafting table again, and we're going to craft some cobblestone items or some stone tools. So we've got enough wood for doing this, but actually first of all we've got to create some more sticks. So we'll put a couple of these right here to create some sticks, and we'll place some in our crafting square. So what we're going to create, just like before, we just paint 3 across the top to create a nice stone pickaxe. We click there and we get the stone pickaxe. You do 3 in a little chunk right there, or the corner, and then you get the stone axe. Then you can do 1 at the top, and that will give you a shovel, which is good for mining out sand and dirt really quickly. But we're also going to create one more thing for tonight. We're going to create a sword. To do that, you just need 1 stick at the bottom and 2 cobblestone in a line like that, and that will give us a stone sword. It makes it much easier to kill the monsters out there. As you can see, there's a skeleton, and there's a creeper, and there's some other nasty monsters which will attempt to kill us. Actually, I think we should block right there just in case. But it looks like we've got some new tools for tomorrow where we can get some more wood, and maybe we can even create a house. So this has been Robert Clarke showing you how to survive your very first night in Minecraft. Thank you very much for watching.